Hey guys, welcome back to Nashville Neck Back. I am Dr. Roberts, and we're going to do something completely different today. Think of this as kind of like the state of the union or the state of the channel. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on at Nashville Neck and Back, what's going on with the YouTube channel, what we're going to do next, what direction we're going to take. So let's just go ahead and dive into it. Instead of reviewing and reacting to somebody else, I'm not above taking a look at my own self, my own channel, and just giving my honest opinion about what I see. So if we look over here at my channel, Nashville Neck and Back, guys, this journey has been incredible. It's been really fun. But if we go all the way back, early YouTube was just I was just doing whatever. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with YouTube. We did some keto stuff. None of it, I was just doing it to do it. Then I did a few treatment videos. I did a few interviews. I did a few talking head opinion type things. And then I just didn't like doing it. So I stopped doing YouTube altogether. And then a little while later, I was like, you know what? I get the same questions in the office all the time about what stretches should I do? What exercises should I do at home? And the biggest thing is, you can show patients in the office all the time and they either forget or they don't do them. So I was like, you know what? Let me make some videos. That way I can send to patients. They can have it on their phone. They can look it up quickly. And if they forget what I show them in the office, they can just refer to that video and do what I showed them. So that's what kind of got me back in to doing a YouTube video here and there. Nothing crazy. Nothing was getting any views. It's not like I was doing anything other than getting views from mostly current patients in my own office. Until this vertigo video, for some reason, took off quite a bit. Now, it's got 21,000 views. It was done 11 months ago. So it's not a huge video by most YouTube standards. But for me, at the time, I was like, holy cow. So I've done something right. I've cracked the algorithm. I wonder if I can reproduce it. So over the next few videos, I tried to copy that format and it didn't really work. I mean, these other videos didn't really get much views. This neck hump video got 5,000 views, not too bad. But it wasn't until my first reaction video. Now, I've said this a bunch of times in my reaction. I never set out to be a reaction channel or to be a chiropractic reaction doctor YouTube channel, whatever. But to give you a little history, for some reason I stumbled upon, and I'm going to show you this so you guys understand, this channel right here called Lost in Vegas. If you're not aware of these guys, go check them out, sub to them, give them some views. I love these guys. I used to watch these guys all the time. It's just a couple of guys listening and reacting to music. And it's all different genres of music, from rap to heavy metal to hard rock to grunge to country, everything. You know, it's just they do everything. And that's part of the appeal of the channel. And they have really good insight on what they're reacting to. Again, I never was into watching reaction type videos before I stumbled upon this channel, but I did stumble upon it, liked it, and used to watch their stuff all the time. Then, if you guys remember this guy, Oliver Anthony, about a year ago, just exploded on YouTube. I mean, millions. Right now, this video has almost 200 million views, and his career just took off overnight. Well, in addition to watching the video that came out, all of these reaction video channels just blew up reacting to this particular video. And so I went down the rabbit hole of just watching all of these react, because it was fun to watch, whether it was genuine or not, or fake or not, or if it was truly their first initial reaction. It was still entertaining. It was entertaining to watch people of all walks of life respond and react to this guy's insanely viral music video. So right around all this same time, I'm watching the Vegas guys. I'm watching all these reaction videos to this super viral video. And then that's when I stumble upon some of these funny chiropractic, these tailbone adjustments. I have no idea. I don't remember if I found them or they popped up on my feed or somebody had sent them. I don't know. I may mention it in the video, but I thought to myself, I'm watching all these reaction channels. I'm watching all these reaction videos. Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be fun to make one myself? So that's what I did. I made this very first one, hilarious reaction to tailbone treatments, which is this one. I had no mic. I was just using my phone. No mic, no lighting. I had no idea how to do the video editing to screen record and record myself at the same time and match it up. So this video is terrible. I mean, the editing, the sound quality, it's absolutely awful, but it jumped up. It's got almost 60,000 views. Now, again, that was 10 months ago, but at the time it shot up pretty quickly relative to what I was getting before that. And then the big one showed up. The video that sparked it all. Dr. Roberts reacts to cringy chiropractor. Yes, our good friend over at Chiropractic Madison, Dr. Bender. I had never seen anything like this before. I wasn't into ASMR. And again, I think this video just popped up. He had just uploaded it. So it was a fairly new video. It showed up on my feed. The thumbnail was pretty suggestive. So I clicked on it and I was like, holy crap, I've got to make a reaction video to this. Now you can compare my first reaction video. I just put myself up in a square. I didn't know how to do it. And this one, my video editing software has this split screen option, but looking back on it, it sucks because I'm not getting the full view of what I'm reacting to. The dimensions didn't add up. And not only is the audio terrible in this video because I was using no mic, but it doesn't even match up because the process in order to do this was so foreign to me, and it didn't make sense that I had to manually kind of line up. If you've ever done any editing, you'll understand. But I didn't know how to and wasn't able to at the time to sync everything up. So I was manually trying to slide things over like a millisecond at a time to get stuff to add up. And then when I would edit it, it would just make it even worse. Like if I had to cut stuff out and piece stuff together, it was just a nightmare because I was having to cut 2 and 3 and 4 like video and audio clips, and terrible. So I can't believe that this one even exploded like it did, but it's almost got 1 million views. It's definitely the one that, again, sparked the interest to really do reaction videos on a regular basis. And it was even, let's see, if we go on up, finally I decided, all right, and I read the comments and everybody was dogging how the audio quality sucked, which it did. So I went out and I got this mic and improved some of my editing. But it was still the whole screen grab and how to use my editing software. I really didn't master that. Not that I've mastered it now, but I didn't master it for quite some time. So those earlier videos were pretty terrible as far as the editing goes. But if you look at my channel, and yeah, I had the outlier with the one that went viral that's almost got 1 million views, but just the consistency of views in the beginning, you know, the very first one, almost 60,000 views. Oh, and going back to the Bender video, it's not like it exploded overnight. It actually didn't perform well at all initially, like for several weeks. And I think it was maybe around the 5th or 6th week, something like that. When I would check the analytics, it would just be like, hey, 5,000 views in the past hour. I would refresh it. 5,000 views in the past hour. It was just jumping up dramatically. And then it went on to explode like it did. So I don't know what caused that, but it definitely didn't happen initially. Like I said, it was down the road a little bit. But going back to the early reaction videos, I was blown away at the success that these videos were getting. Again, going back to the videos that I had done before the reaction videos, they were getting 200 views, 400 views, 500 views, maybe not even crack 100 if it was a terrible video. And now I'm getting 50, 60, 70,000 views on a consistent basis, and I'm uploading weekly, and I'm getting those views every week. It was crazy. So if you look, if we go here, 87,000, 77, 78, 500,000 views, 100,000. I mean, it was insane. All of the traction we were getting at such a quick pace, which is the only reason that I kept making the videos. If you go back or if you watch some of my earlier videos, one of the things I said almost at the end of every video, thank you for watching. You guys keep watching, I'll keep making them. Well, that brings me to this part of the video of where are we going next? What's going to be next for the Nashville Neck Back YouTube channel? Because unfortunately, I think we've reached a point where the reaction video just isn't cutting it anymore. You guys aren't interested. It's played its course. I'm clearly not getting the views that we did before. And honestly, it's not really enjoyable anymore. I used to sit down. I couldn't wait. I was like, all right, we're going to film this reaction video today. I was looking forward to it. I had all kinds of ideas about what I would say or what I would react to, or, I couldn't wait to find a good video to react to. Well, over the past few weeks, it's went from that to, I got to do another reaction video. Let's just pick a random video, because you got to stay consistent on YouTube. If you skip a week, then that's like a death shot in the YouTube world. So, I mean, you can see clearly these past few videos, aside from the ring dinger, the one that was published yesterday, that's a repeat channel that I've already reacted to. Dr. Benedetti from Italy, I've reacted to him before. And it was just, where was it? There were several that I was starting to repeat and react to more than once, because it was just like, I'm running out of content. I'm running out of channels to react to. And some of them you guys sent to me, they were just boring. And I don't want to upload a boring reaction video because that kind of defeats the purpose. So I guess that where we're kind of at is, I think we're kind of done doing the reaction video stuff. And another thing that I didn't want to fall into is, if you go back and we take an honest look at my channel, what was one of the things that I critiqued a lot of these doctors for doing? I critiqued a lot of them for using, half naked women, thumbnails that were suggestive, and, playing off that to up their views. Well, I didn't want to be guilty of that as well. And I was starting to become guilty of that, because if you look at my videos that do really well, not all of them, but right here, insane treatment from Italian doc, 360,000 views with, a girl without her top on. She's got her bra on, but you get the point. This Italian one's got 100,000 views. A girl's laying on the table in her bra and panties, and it was just, I don't want to do the same thing that I'm critiquing over and over and over. So it's just like, I don't want to do that. You know what? I just don't. And if you look at my most recent videos that I've uploaded, they're not getting the views. They're just not. And so I don't want to, thankfully, this doesn't take that much time. If I upload a 20-minute video, it obviously took me 20 minutes, a little bit longer than 20 minutes to react to that video. But the whole editing process, it doesn't take me that long. But I don't want to put forth the effort and energy if, I'm not enjoying doing it anymore, because like I said, it used to be fun, especially the funny videos when I was cracking up and laughing and almost in tears because I was laughing so hard. Guys, I love doing those, but I think I've done them all. I've not found any other like super funny reaction video or videos to react to. So it's like now, if I'm not enjoying making the content and the content is also not performing well, I don't think it's a good use of my time. Even though it doesn't take that long, it's still kind of mentally draining, and coming up with all the ideas and the videos and finding them and the thumbnails and the editing and then the constant mental strain of staying on top of your analytics, and being consistent, uploading weekly. So it's just, I think we're at a point now where we've got to make a decision on which way the channel is going to go. And another thing that's been super annoying, even though I've won every time, is we've run into a lot of copyright strikes, or at least copyright attempts, where these channels attempt to give me copyright strikes. Just going down the list, let's see here. I know the first one was Mondragon. She tried to do it. I won that. I've won them all. She was the first. This Italian doc, he tried. Let's see who else. I can't remember. There's like, I don't know. Where is it? Anyway, I could look it up. But anyway, there's like 5 or 6 channels that tried to give me copyright strikes. I appealed and won them all. Bender even tried, of course, but YouTube shut that one down. I didn't even have to appeal that one because it was so ridiculous. But with, it's just got to the point where it's not fun anymore and it's not producing. So it's like, what do we do next? So I think there's really 2 options. One option is just to call timeout, press pause, put a halt to the YouTube until something new comes up or a new idea or whenever, never, who knows. Or the other option would be to start doing the other type of content that does pretty well on YouTube, which is what I react to as the adjusting, the treatment type videos. The problem with that is I just don't want to do it. I don't have much interest in doing it. It's difficult in an office that's set up like mine. I've got a fairly busy office and I've only got one area that's got enough space and enough lighting that would make a good recording and look good on video. And in order to do that, I would have to set up and tear down the lights and the audio and the camera every single time that we do a recording. And I've done that in the past, and it's a huge pain in the butt. And I dread even going into the recording of the video just because of that. And so if I know I'm not going to enjoy doing it, and I know it's going to be a pain in the butt, and I know I'm not going to want to do it. So I'm really hesitant to even go down that road and start doing like treatment videos. And another reason that I don't really want to do that, I'm not super thrilled or excited about doing that, is go for yourself and check out, if you're not subbed already, go look at some of these channels that I've reacted to. Even the big channels. I mean, you got channels, the Ring Dinger, millions of subs. Where is he? Tubio, excuse me. Tubio's got millions of subs. All these channels that have hundreds of thousands or millions of subs, and they're only getting like 40,000 views per video, which is not good. And every once in a while, they'll get a decent one. But I think, and if you go back like 1 to 2 years or even 3 years, that's when they were getting like 500,000 views, 1 million views, 2 million views on a video. So I don't know if it's just like an overall YouTube trend where people have seen it and they're not interested in it, and they're not like, they don't want to see the same thing over and over and over again. So it's like the market is already kind of flooded with treatment videos, and I don't think that's where I want to go with the YouTube channel, if that makes sense. Like I said, it's just kind of a pain to set up and tear down. And then again, I don't want to go through all that trouble if I'm going to get the same amount of views or less than I'm doing, sitting here doing a reaction video that takes a little bit of time. So having said that, I know I've rambled, but that's what this video was going to be for. Kind of let you guys know the future of the channel and where we're kind of at. I think it's time that we call it quits for now. Now, if somebody sends me a super funny, hilarious video to react to, then yeah, maybe I'll sit down and record a reaction video to it. But other than that, unless I just get the itch to do it again in the next couple weeks or couple months, I think I'm just going to press pause on the whole reaction video part of the channel and just kind of go from there. If something changes, like I said, and I want to do the reaction videos again, or if I get a bunch of videos sent to me, that's one thing. Or if for whatever reason my mind changes and I decide I want to do the treatment videos, then we may go down that route. Either way, I don't see that happening. So for now, it's probably just going to be goodbye. Thank you for going on this journey with me. It's been super fun. It's been almost a year, And I never expected to go on this journey. Like I said a million times, I didn't plan on making a reaction channel. It just kind of blew up out of nowhere, and I just went along for the ride. But I think the ride has finally come to an end. So having said all that, I want to say thank you very much. If you've subbed, if you've watched, if you've liked, if you've commented, thank you so much for going on this journey with me. I hope to see you soon. And who knows? Maybe I'll see you in the next video.